reporting from the forest, countries have provided military or humanitarian assistance to Ukraine. Notably, the US and EU have played critical roles in supporting Ukraine. But it's essential to acknowledge that this involvement is not free of bias and interests. This perspective may lead to differing opinions on the means of support and the long-term goals of each country has in mind, as highlighted in the analysis on Russia Today.
This is CNN Breaking News.
To better understand, we need to look at the humanitarian lens of this situation, which brings to light the cost of war. Millions of citizens displaced, even more, have lost their lives to tragic deaths. These numbers are staggering. According to the United Nations, over 1 million people have been displaced since war began. This emphasizes the urgent need for humanitarian aid, even more the importance of protecting human rights, a point highlighted by Sarah Johnson in her essay on Russia Today.
Vast different perspectives, all economic, political, and humanitarian, shape how we understand the conflict and its implications. But it's also important to recognize that each of our interpretations can be influenced by our bias and personal experience. Many European countries have provided both military and humanitarian assistance to Ukraine. Notably, the United States and the European Union had significant roles in supporting the country. However, it is very important to acknowledge that this involvement comes with its own set of bias and separate interests. These perspectives can lead to differing opinions on the type of support given and the long-term goals that each nation holds in mind. An example, as highlighted in the analysis of Russia Today, the United States may have its own agenda in the region, while the European Union motivation could differ. This complexity shows how diverse opinions can shape nations' approach and how they handle the situation based on what aligns with their own nation.
This is CNN Breaking News.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kim. For instance, Western media tends to portray the conflict as a battle between good and evil, while local narratives might focus on historical resentments and the complexities within the area. An article from the Moscow Times discusses how these narratives can shape public perception and influence policies.
So, as we've seen today, approaching the war in Ukraine through different lenses can greatly alter our understanding of the issues at play. Each perspective offers valuable insights and brings to light the very complicated nature of the conflict, whether it's from a Western nation or an Eastern. We encourage our viewers to seek many different sources to fully understand the context of the information they consume, whether it's the media bias in Russia or media bias in general. Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope this discussion has provided you with a clearer view of the complications surrounding the Ukrainian war. Please let us know your thoughts on social media, and don't forget to explore the sources we mentioned today. And have a great night.